Who thinks you will become a journalist? The lecturer asked. I looked around at my classmates. Almost every hand was raised, including mine. He continued, only a few of you will work in your profession. The rest of you will do whatever work you can to survive. I remember thinking, really? There it is, the self-doubt. I drove away my fears with work and study. I found my first job and listened to my editor who said, go and do whatever it is you believe in. I believe in truth and the responsibility of the media. But in the Ukraine, corruption flourished. The gap between rich and poor grew, and censorship became commonplace. The media was owned by oligarchs. 2014 was a turning point for Ukraine. People carried the flag of the EU symbolizing European values of personal dignity and rule of law. The Euromaidan demonstrations protested the government's move towards closer ties with Russia. It was risky to write the truth. That day I was told to fire a few people from the editorial board. But I couldn't be silent. When President Yanukovych ran away to Russia, our editorial board defended its right to remain independent, and I began working with activists and NGOs. But bloody days of the revolution of dignity had come. Security officers and snipers gunned down unarmed protesters, and the death toll reached 100. The streets were dangerous, and sometimes I couldn't get home from the office. As I went to sleep, I heard screams and explosions outside my window. I wrote about ordinary people and their protests, and collaborated with colleagues who translated imported information into English, Polish, and other languages. We wrote a blog on the EU and Eastern Partnership. I still can't watch the violent videos, and I hope we never turn to the days when the authorities can intimidate the press, or a photographer wearing a vest with press in large letters can get shot in broad daylight. Now, disinformation and polarization are the current challenges we face. So, I'm still a journalist and working to improve citizens' media literacy. Walking by the now peaceful Maidan Square, I remember that question. I still raise my hand, because truth matters, and someone needs to tell it.